back to our channel. I'm Michelle and I'm here for part 2 of our new series where we look at an original versus a redesign of different bags. And I got pretty good responses to the first one, so I have enough bags to do a second one. I don't know if I have enough to do a third anytime soon, but I'll keep it in mind in case I do end up picking up any more bags where they released, you know, an original design, whether it was like a while back or anything like that, and then, you know, they've recently done a redesign of it. I try to avoid doing that because that means I end up like with a lot of bags of the same characters, and my collection is big enough as it is without duplicates. So the only reason I have some of them that are like that right now is because the redesign is different enough that it was, you know, I wanted to get it, or because I want to keep my original in without using, like, I want to keep them in as good a shape as possible because I've been using them enough that they're starting to wear, so I'm trying to like save them, like Boba Fett. So it's one of my favorites, and so I got the new redesign. One, because the redesign actually does look super good, but two, it's this one's starting to get damaged and I want to avoid using it too much, so I bought the new one so I can use the new one instead. But anyways, I've got 3 more for you guys today, so let's take a quick look and do the first one. So what I've got here, let's see. So first one we've got is Deadpool. So this is the original that was released a while back. It does actually have the heart logo because it was before the Funko takeover. So here's the first one. You've got, you know, the usual look of most of the old bags, which is this front pocket with the zipper that goes across the front along with 2 side pockets. So for this old one, you've got some detailing of his suit, logo right on the front of his belt there, and then actually this is one of like the older logos where it's literally just the word Loungefly on there without anything fancy on the logo, because as you can see, a lot of the new ones they'll have like, you know, Loungefly Star Wars or Loungefly Disney, something like that, but old logos would only have just this Loungefly. I will say a lot of these older bags, they're the faux leather that they made for the older bags, I do prefer a lot of the newer ones. I don't know, it feels like they're stiffer and they do hold their shape a little bit better, and the texturing and stuff that they have on there, it feels like they won't get damaged as easily. So there is definitely a preference for me about like the older bags. So I do understand why some people like to collect them. But as you can see, it's got that original gray and white striped lining that the older bags had before they got, you know, the fancy inner linings of the newer bags. Which I do like that they changed that up to some fun stuff on the inside. But anyways, here's the original. Here is the updated one. So fairly similar. This is again one of those cases where like it's not super different, but I got it because I had such a hard time finding this one because it took me so long to finally end up buying it, and by the time I did want to get it, the price had gone up. So I made this mistake with a lot of bags from collecting. So if you watched my older videos, you know that I started collecting back in like 2018 before the big Loungefly boom. And so I was able to find bags a lot easier, and that meant that I waited to get a lot of bags to hope that they would go on sale or anything like that, or, you know, I was buying too many, so I'm like, alright, you know, I gotta slow down. And then so bags I like put off getting, well, the big boom hit, and so a lot of bags I waited to get, now I can't find anymore, or had a much harder time finding it for like the lower price that I wanted, namely the Princess sketch, the original one from the parks in 2018. I saw it, it was on sale, but they were selling it for like around $100, a little bit more, which, you know, nowadays that's nothing. But back then, when I was getting bags for like $30, $40, $100 was a lot. And so I kept putting it off. The boom hit, the bag shot up to like over $1,000 now. And so I haven't been able to get it. So if anyone that watches these videos and has it and would love to help out, a collector, please let me know. I really want that bag, and I promise I'm not gonna resell it or anything. It will be part of my personal collection. But yes, so anyways, I bought it, the updated version, because I didn't want to use the new one too much and end up wearing it out. So I bought the new one to use a little bit more, and that way this one can stay a little safer and not have me wear it out. But they're fairly similar. The top part's fairly similar, just got a little bit of extra detailing right there with 4 on that one, 2 on this one. The belting part's fairly similar. It's got that new pocket where it zips over the top, different shape. It looks like it's bigger. I can see it in the video, but it's not. It's about the same size. Any difference is pretty negligible. It does have side pockets. I do notice that the black and red is a little bit shifted in the new one. Like there's a lot more black versus red on the old one. Straps are the opposite too. Alright, so some differences. I do like the way that some of the older bags, like some of my cosplay style bags, I know a lot of people don't really like them, but the thing is some of them have like amazing detailing, and so that's why I do tend to gravitate towards them a lot. You can see that all of that is like, you know, 3D detailing, their actual pieces. On this one, a lot of it's printed on, which I don't like as much. I think it looks nicer when, you know, there's a lot more on them. Make them look fancy. Texturing's a little bit different too. So on the new one, you can see the texturing on the red. And not so much on the front, but just mostly the darker red material there. And you can see it on the straps too. It's that same textured leather. It's got a little taco on the red. But with the old one, you can kind of see that it's like the texturing that a lot of the older bags have. I really like it because it feels super sturdy. Let me double check for you guys what the lining on this is. Alright, so you've got too many things on my lap. Alright, let's see. It says, let's see, please call me the merc with the mouth. Let's do this crazy bad thing. Let's see. Now about those chimichangas you promised me. My everything hurts. So just funny phrases Deadpool says on the inside. Just to make sure, yes, no inside zipper, so it's just one big main compartment on the inside. Alright, but yeah, that's the first one. Tell me what you guys think, if you like the original or the newer updated one. And then next we've got Captain America. Here's the original. And I do have the heart logo on that. So I think this was re-released a few months back by Bibbidi. I think it was just a single run though, so unfortunately they have sold out again. I don't think they've even shipped out yet though because of the shipping crisis right now, so everyone's still waiting on their bags, but this one did get re-released there. I don't know if it'll ever get released again because it was like an exclusive like rerun release. It will have the new logo with the crown on it, and I don't know if there'll be any color differences or anything like that, but that did get released over there. But this is the original Captain America. Let's see, you've got his star on the top. Again, I like the detailing. It's all textured and it's actual pieces and not just printed on there. And, nothing super fancy about this one, but if you like the character, and I think it's well made, is what it does have. So this is the first one. And then here is the re-release with his new uniform as well. So this is one of those cases where the new one I think looks freaking awesome, so I wanted both. And they do look different. That looks more like very less fancy, nothing like super crazy. not like necessarily like his first uniform either, because I think the color is darker than his, but it's not as crazy in the detailing. This one, the newer one, they do have some amazing detailing in this one, so even my husband thinks it's cool. So I've mentioned in the past, he's not like crazy about the bags or anything like that. He just supports me and allows me to, like, you know, doesn't give me a hard time about collecting all the crazy stuff, but he does have some where he thinks they're super cool, and this is one of them. So all of that on there on that front pocket, you can see that that's actual, you know, 3D detailing of like pieces and not just printed on there. Same with the patterns at the top there. So I think this bag is super well done. It does have side pockets, nice and big. This is one of those bags with that ring at the top and the straps that say worthy on the bottom. So I've done a review on this in the past. People have asked me about this ring, because this, not a lot of bags have this style with the ring on it, and like I said, this bag is on the bigger side. I have used this bag a lot, and I've used another bag that also has this ring on there, and I haven't had any issues with it as much as I've worn it. So it's made well, and it doesn't, you know, my hair doesn't get caught in it. People are worried about whether or not, you know, it would detach right there since it's only connecting one spot and all of that. But like I said, I've used it a lot. I haven't had any issues wearing it at all. And as you can see, I have long hair, so if it's gonna get caught in anything, it's gonna get caught in my hair. But I haven't had that happen. So here's that one. It's got, you know, the pocket that goes over the top, so it's super roomy. I can put my entire phone in there. I've got, I don't know which one I have, the 12 Pro Max something, one of the newer iPhones, and it's like the big one, and it like fully fits in there super easily. So this is, like I said, it's definitely one of the bigger bags. Here's the inside right there. It says whatever it takes. It does have an inside zipper as well, and then just to show you guys height wise, it's got a good few inches on the usual minis. I want to say I can't fit like the big iPads in it, but I think you can fit the standard size one that's like 9.7 inch iPad, whatever it is. I think you're able to get it most of the way in, if not all the way. I don't have one on me right now to test it out, but that's how big these bigger ones are. Oh yeah, so I think this updated version is super good, or the redesign of it rather. Tell me which one of those you guys like. And then last one for today, we've got Iron Man. Alright, so in this case, Iron Man has like a few different releases. So as far as I know, there was an original release, which looks like just like this. I want to say the only difference that I really saw was that this arc reactor right there doesn't light up. So the original one is just gold, so it's the same gold as this, a circle, and I think the plaque might be a heart logo, and also I think it's on the front. So that was like the original release, and that one actually you can buy right now because it just got an exclusive re-release by 707 Street. If you'd like, in the description box below I have my link tree. Go in there, find 707 Street, click on it. Then it'll take you to give you like a 10% or $10 discount. I want to say, I think it's $10. You'll get a discount if you go using that link in my link tree. So go grab that. They have a bunch of re-releases of different Marvel bags that have been out, including the original version of this with no light. I think the Marvel comic one, it's hidden back there so you can't really see it, but then also this little chibi one got re-released too, and I want to say maybe even the Rebel Pilot, Star Wars bag. So there's a lot of them, so go take a look at 707 Street. Again, use my link, you'll get a discount. But then this is like the second release of that original one. So this one was released by Box Lunch. And so it does have an arc reactor on the front that lights up. Let me see if I can turn it on for you guys here really quick. Okay, you can barely see it because I have so many lights on in here. But see, it lights up. So it's just a little switch on the inside there. And then, like I said, I want to say the plaque got moved to the side. The original was on the front. But here is the first Iron Man. I know a couple people kind of mentioned that it looks like the Hulkbuster. because of the shape of it, but I mean, pretty sure you can at least tell it's Iron Man. So either way, I love this one, and I like the extra detailing of the light up. So here's that one, and then here is the redesign. And so again, this was a case where I wanted the new one because it's different enough that I wanted it to. This one is modeled after the Infinity Gauntlet from Endgame. Yeah. So on the plaque there it says Avengers Endgame. I can never get it to focus right. But this one does specifically mention that it's from that movie. And so it was released for that. You've got his arc reactor, they kept it red so it doesn't like super stand out, but you can tell if you're a fan. And then obviously you've got the Infinity Stones there as well when he gets the gauntlet. I don't know if I need to do a spoiler alert, the movie's been out for a while now, so if you haven't seen it yet, that's on you. But you've got all of the stones on the front, they're glittery, which I don't mind. I don't know if for guys who want to wear it, if you care about the glitter, but just so you know, they are glittery. I don't think it's for the backpacks. I want to say it's just for the crossbody that was released like at the same time with the set. The Power Stone for the US release was purple, but for some reason the one that was released in the UK is pink. And I know for sure that's what happened with the crossbody. I don't know if that's what happened with the backpack too. So if you ever see color differences, that's why they were made differently for the two releases. So same as the Captain America one, the redesign, it's got made with this like new style, big front pocket. Got the two sides pockets there, which by the way, that does say I love you 3000. We've got the strap with the ring. So between this and the Captain America one, I have worn them a lot. And I haven't had any issues with the ring yet. So that's my test on them. So they're good. Inside it says I am Iron Man and I am inevitable. And like I said with the other one too, it does have that back pocket. So these bags are big. So if you're looking for a bag that's able to hold a little bit more stuff, or you just need to carry some more stuff around, these ones are great options. I'm not sure if these ones are easy to find anymore. I know they sometimes pop up on Amazon, so keep an eye out for those. But you guys let me know if you like the original or the redesign on this one. Yeah. Those are the 3 for today. You guys go ahead and do all the usual stuff, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And like I mentioned before, I do have a Linktree in the descriptions box, so if you wanted to shop and look around and wanted some discount codes, go ahead and go through and check out all the little small shops that I have in there. They've all been approved by Loungefly. If you go onto Loungefly's like Instagram, they have one of the little highlight stories. You know, they tell you which shops are you know, they're approved retailers for them, so you know they will be safe buying from them. In my Linktree, I have a bunch of them listed in there with links to them for discounts and all of that. So have fun shopping. And but yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys, and we will see y'all next time.